It's now next morning, so we're going to review how the repair went. So this is with the clay repair, and the crack has come back, not as big, so the jury's still out on if that's good enough or not, but it should be good enough to cook. So we're going to cook some kebabs. So let's start doing the kebabs. So first let's make our kebabs, and for that I'm going to make it really quick and simple. We're going to do lamb kebabs, and the reason I'm doing quick and simple is because this is my breakfast and I want to get my breakfast done. So I've just got a bowl of finely chopped onion. So in that finely chopped onion I'm going to put some Ras El Hanout blended spice. Let's see if you can get the thing open, of course, which is always the way. So I'm going to put in a couple of teaspoons of that in. Not a couple, I'm going to put 1.5 teaspoons. Mix that in with my onion, and then on top of that I'm just going to mix in some good quality lamb mince. Again, so you can get the bag open. Right, I won't bother showing you, so I'm now going to actually just mix this lamb. Going to mix the lamb and the onions together with the spice, and then whack it in the fridge just to cool it down a bit. Put them on the kebabs, and then we're going to cook in about 10 minutes. I've already got the coals going, and I'm actually normally I'll do some flatbreads, but as I say, I want to do this quick because I want to have my breakfast. So we got some flatbreads already, so I'll just use some of those, do my kebabs. So let's come back in a minute once I've put them on the kebab. So mince is now ready. I've mixed it all in nicely, covered it up, put it in the fridge to cool it down a bit more. Before I do the kebabs, you'll notice the crack has got even bigger. So as the oven's got hotter, this crack has got a lot bigger. So I think we can safely say the filling with clay did not do the job. So now next I'll look about making the hole bigger when I fill it and using fire cement, or maybe I'll just change the pots. I don't know why I'm bothering trying to fix it, and actually it still cooks okay, but here you go. So let's quickly make a kebab, put our kebab on. So as I say, this has just come out of the fridge. I'll get myself a chunk of meat. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it on the skewer. So I'm going to mix it up over the pot so I don't lose any of this lovely mince as I squeeze it on. I think the key thing I need to point out, I'm putting it on the skewer, but you want to make it nice and tight because I don't want this falling off. There's nothing worse, you make your lovely kebab and it lands up inside your tandoor. So, very therapeutic. Make it a little bit narrower. So, oh look at that, that's looking good. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put this in the tandoor. Squeeze it a bit more. Right, I'm going to put it in the tandoor, so put it in there now. Let that cook, so come back in a few minutes and then we'll put it in our wrap, or what do you call them, flatbread, see what we got, on pita bread maybe. So come back in a minute and let's see how she looks. Right, our breakfast is nearly ready. So what I'm doing, I've got some pita bread. So in the pita bread I'm just going to put some tomatoes and cucumber, and I've got a little bit of yogurt with mint. So nothing special here, just standard yogurt, bit of mint I got in the garden, chopped it up, put it in with the sauce. So there we are, tomatoes and cucumber. Let's put a bit more cucumber in. And into that I'm going to see how my... Oh, actually I've overdone this one a bit. Oh look, oh I've overdone that, never mind. Let's see how it works though. Wow, can you hear that hissing as it so let's have a bite of this, make sure it's okay. It's very nice, but what I cocked up was I overcooked the meat. And the reason I overcooked the meat was I was too busy sorting out the sauce and tomatoes and cucumbers. So I'm going to do another one, so this will be mine. I've got to do breakfast for the rest of the family. So we'll have a look at what they look like when they're not overcooked. So put the rest of the kebabs in, and these are looking good. So let me show you what they would look like. Let me take one out. Okay, so you can get a rough idea. That is now cooked, and that'll be perfect. I'll just put that back in quickly. I've got that in the eyes then. So just to remind yourself, the first ones I cooked was rubbish. I overcooked it, and the reason was I left it in too long while I was preparing stuff. Also, the oven was too hot, I think, and if you look, if you can see it, the crack is a lot smaller now. And actually I quite like that. It gives me a good idea to know the temperature of the oven. So now this is the right temperature. So we've got some nice kebabs for the family. So just to remind yourself, what I did there is just literally mincemeat, onion and some spice, and that was it. Put it in, and then I'm going to put it into a pita bread. And actually when I took my last one in, the boss had a look at it and she said, you know what you're missing? You're missing raw onion and a bit of salt as well. So that's the next one's going to have raw onion in there as well. So there you have it. So that's how the oven's going after the first repair. And this is what lamb kebabs look. So if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more of these, then please subscribe to my channel. And if you want to see more about the tandoor, I'll put a link to it here as well. And thank you for viewing. Thank you.